volunteer project was Hillanthropy, and we went to Columbia Cemetery and we planted irises. They're supposed to be planted every 5 years, but it's been over 10 years, so it was long overdue. We did it because it's important to give back to the community that we live in.
So to remove the iris plants, our group ended up being the ones to use pitchforks to dig them out so the other groups can replant them.
So the community service I thought was really important because that cemetery's been here a long time. There were a lot of people that really cared for it, and it was really nice to be able to contribute some hours, contribute some effort, and really help it look, how it should look, give back to the community, and make our city look really nice again.
A really important part of our projects, I think, was that students, as we're CU students, they get to really enjoy all the beauty and the great things that Boulder has to offer, but they don't actually get the chance to give back to the community as much. So we thought it was really important to actually give back and help the community benefit from us.
The decision-making model that we use is nominal group method, and that's where we each come up with an idea and rank each one, and we decided that Hillanthropy would be the best one because it fit with our schedules and we were all interested in helping the community.
As part of the decision-making process, our group used non-program decision-making because the people that ran the Hillanthropy community service project didn't give us much guidance on what we were doing, so we had to kind of figure it out as we went along and become more efficient that way.
To motivate ourselves for this project, we used goals, but not just any goals, SMART goals. The specific part of our SMART goals was to work with Hillanthropy to volunteer in the Boulder community and beautify the hill and Boulder as a whole.
The one way to measure it was actually that we planted the iris plants in a reasonable and effective manner, and that we got the work that we needed to get done on time.
Our goal was ambitious because we had to do physical labor. It was hot, the sun was blazing, and to cap it all off, it was right after the CSU Rocky Mountain Showdown, scope ups, but it was difficult to get up in the morning and take care of business like that.
Our goals were definitely realistic too. It was a local project, it was easy for us to get to. And it was also something we could do in an amount of time and effort that's appropriate for college students.
The final SMART goal was time-based, and so we set out to get our community service done in an early, fashionable time.
So we definitely had some social learning along the way. At one point, Will came up with the spaghetti method to remove the grass, which made everything a lot easier.
Spaghetti technique.
I think Michael certainly emerged as sort of the impromptu, informal leader of the group. I think he had a connection with the Hillanthropy people, and he kind of spearheaded us actually going out and doing the volunteer project, so that was really good.
So once we met and actually formed our group, we didn't require much formal leadership. We were mostly a self-managed group.
So there are 5 stages to group development. The first one, which is forming. Our group was formed from the CATME survey, which allowed us to have a group that functioned well together.
So in the storming section, there wasn't much conflict as a group, but there was one particular moment that stood out in my mind. I think it was the first or second day that we met as a group. I had this, what I thought was a really nice plaid shirt on from Banana Republic, and then Jack made fun of me for it while he was wearing his own plaid shirt.
Hey, you deserved it. So in the norming process of our groups forming, we exchanged contact information, and I actually spearheaded creating a group text message and Google Docs so that we could all be connected at all times.
The performing part of our group development was obviously the most substantial part of the project. We spent the day doing the project and removing the plants and replanting them.
So the final stage of our group development is adjourning. But once you have seen this video, we will have adjourned. Thank you.